what do we have in store for us today is statistics, particularly median. Now, this particular table actually is not one question, but it was a set of 3 questions that had come in the section. 2 questions were together and 1 question came at the end of the section. But the data and everything was same. So, whatever preparation or whatever calculations you did in the first 2 questions definitely can be used for the remaining 3rd question also. So this table, the number of employees and median age, I hope you've understood, read the question properly. Understanding why what is very important is they have said that all the employees of company B, okay, are older than all the employees of company A, or rather very specifically, the youngest employee of B is older than the eldest of A. Which means if you have to think about it in the ascending order, I'm going to start with the youngest, which is group A, 32 employees like that. And then the 33rd guy is going to belong to group B. Okay. And then there will be 28 more such guys. So everybody in B is, rather the youngest of B is above the eldest of A. And same is the case for all the successive companies also. The youngest of C is older than the eldest of B. Youngest of D is older than the eldest of C, so on and so forth. Okay, that's the data given. It's a little slightly tricky to understand, but once you understand, this condition itself is going to make our life a lot easier when we get into the solving. So that's what the data is given. Let's look at the first question. The question asks us median age of employees across all the 8 companies. Okay. So the first thing is, we need to, so because they've asked us median of all the 8 companies, we first need to know who is the middlemost guy of these total, correct? Which means the first thing we have to figure out is the total of the employees of all of these 8 companies. So let's quickly add the number of employees column. So, 32 and 28 is going to be 60, 60, 43, 103, 103 and 39 is 142, 142 and 35. So, 140 and 30, 177, 177 and 30, 207, 1 less. So, 206, 206 and 23 is 229 and 16. So, 230 and 245. So, the total number of people are 245 in the company. So the middlemost guy, 245 people. Now, the way that they've given the data, you can actually imagine all of these guys are, let's say, standing in the ascending order or descending order of their ages. Okay, so if their ascending order, A is going to be at the bottom and H is going to be at the top. Okay, they are all standing in the ascending order. We need to find out the middle guy from these 245 people. Now, if there are 245 people, who will be the middle guy? Because it's the odd number, let's subtract 1. So it's, if you think of it as 244, 244's half is 122, which means the next guy, 123rd guy is the middlemost guy. So we need to find out what? We need to find out the age of 123rd guy or the employee. 123rd employee. Okay. Exact age of that 123rd employee. Okay. Let's see if we will be able to figure out or not. Okay. Let's go back to the table. We need to go to 123rd guy. So this 2 totals 60 we know. After C we add, we go to 103 and D is 142. So basically our guy that we are looking for is somewhere in the company D. Okay. Now D's age, or rather D's employees, D has 39 employees. Who is the middlemost guy in D? There are 39 people. So, 39 minus 1, 38, 38 is half 19, and therefore the 20th guy in D, 20th guy in D is the middlemost guy of D, and the median age of that guy is given as 45, correct? Which means the 45 is the age of the 20th guy in company D. I hope you are with me so far. Okay. Till here, we were at 103 people. And the 20th guy, which means if you add 20 more, you reach the 123rd guy. So that is exactly the guy that we were looking for the entire median of the whole, of all the companies together, right? Which means 123rd guy is is of 45 years of age. So our answer here is going to be 45. Now, remember that we could get an answer to this question because the guy that we were looking for all the companies together and the middlemost guy of D, whose data is given, turned out to be the same guy, 123rd guy. Okay, if the total was instead of 245, let's say 250, then we could not have gotten to an answer at all. Okay, so I hope you've understood this question. Again, it was a very, very simple question. Only one thing we had to do was simple addition of 8 numbers. That's about it. And you needed the knowledge of what is a median in a particular set of data. So yes, it is that way a very, very straightforward or simple question if you're good with your statistics. So yes, I hope this video helps. All the best. Do really well.